The Bears got rid of Justin Fields. The Bears went to Caleb Williams' pro day. And not only did they go there, but they also sent their new wide receiver, Keenan Allen. Then, not only did they do that, but they also took him out to dinner. And at this dinner was none other than Quavo and Jamie Foxx. Also, Caleb Williams came out and said that no matter who drafted him overall, whether that be the Bears or someone else, he would be excited. But his main goal was being drafted first overall. So, with all that being said, Commanders fans feel as though we still have a little bit of hope somewhere that we can still get Caleb Williams. Seeing that he can throw off platform, he can throw with both hands, he can escape the pocket, he can extend the play, he can do so much, right? And we still feel as though, and hold on, let me add this. He is the next coming of Patrick Mahomes. And we still feel like we can get him. And you know, also, when you think about this, the Bears have the #1 overall pick. Why do they need to go this hard at impressing a quarterback that they can get regardless? They can get him regardless of what they do. They're going to get him. Like, why go out your way to do all of that if you feel like there's a small chance that you could lose him because he doesn't want to be there? That is why teams give certain players more money in certain instances when they decide to want to trade, or they just don't feel like they want to come there, or not convinced. Especially like free agents. When they don't feel like they're convinced, they need more money or they need more of something. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just not really, I still feel like there's a small chance that Caleb Williams wants to come here. And I don't see nothing wrong with getting him. I think he would be a very dynamic player. And to come to someone that he's familiar with will only allow him to do better and to do great things. You see what happened when Caleb Williams went to Lincoln Riley. He went with him to the next school. He continued to do great. If you have to do all these things for one person, bringing out a Quavo, bringing out a Jamie Foxx, I feel as though there's a little shakiness in you thinking you're going to get them. And I think it's a little chance that Caleb Williams still is not convinced on going to the Bears. But, of course, he doesn't have a choice. It falls to the Bears and however they feel about draft capital, whoever decides to give up some draft capital, or how they feel about the decision, right? But seeing that they got rid of Justin Fields, they're not giving this pick up, and I believe they're going forward with getting a quarterback. I'm not sure. I'm not all the way convinced, even though we've seen so much. I'm not all the way convinced that they're getting Caleb Williams. The draft is very shaky. You never know what's going to happen, even when you think you know. Even when you've seen all the mock drafts and mock drafts keep pointing to one player going this way, you can see something like an Eli Manning happening. You can see that. Him saying, no, I don't want to come here. But for somebody to do that much, I still feel as though there's a small chance. Seeing as though Caleb Williams is familiar with this area, he has one of the people that he know here, Cliff Kingsbury, and it's something about when you know somebody and you're going to a foreign land, you want to go to who you know and you feel most comfortable with. I understand that. But does Caleb Williams have that much pull to really say, yo, I don't want to go here? He does. But it's on him, And you never know what can happen. He could be the reason that the Bears actually turn around this year. He could be the reasons that the Commanders turn around this year. Or he can be an extreme bust. But you never know what's going to happen. And do I feel like there's still hope? Yes. But are the Commanders willing to give up some draft capital? No. We're not giving up any draft capital. The Bears are not going to give up a star quarterback in the draft just for anything. They're not giving that up. When they have the opportunity to get a star, they're going to get him. And of course, they had this opportunity last year, but it's a completely different year, and they got the chance to do it again. So, are they going to miss this chance? No, it's not happening. But there could be a possibility somewhere that Caleb Williams still wants to go to the Commanders, even though he's come out and said he'll be excited no matter who drafts him. But in all honesty, I think he wants to be here. And of course, we've, got guys like Marcus Mariota, which can make us feel and make us fans feel like we're going after the guy that represents or that resembles Marcus Mariota, which is a guy that can run and pass. And Marcus Mariota was the second overall pick. So it kind of makes us feel like we're going after a guy like Jaden Daniels. But what can also be another thing is the fact that we didn't bring Drake May in for a visit. That could be a sign that we're going after Jaden Daniels, seeing as though we know, or we think we know, that we're not getting Caleb Williams. But even though there is a lot of smoke screen going on, so it's kind of hard to decipher what the Commanders are going to do, but we know for a fact they're not trading up. We have nothing to give up. We need everybody, and we need all our draft capital, right? So let me know how y'all feel about that situation. Do you think there's still a small chance that we get Caleb Williams, seeing as though he's come out and said he doesn't feel any way about going to the Bears, and he doesn't care who it is as long as it's first overall? Let me know how y'all feel about the situation, and definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.